Hello everybody, welcome back. Jordan here. Guess what? We're not doing anything in the Lego room today, but we're actually going camping. We're going to one of my favorite campgrounds here in Alberta. It's called North Ghost or something like that. Yeah, it's got the word ghost in it, so that's pretty sweet. And we're going to be bringing you guys with us to show you our exciting camping adventure. Let's roll it out because it's about a 4-hour drive south of here. And it's absolutely incredible, just stunning. Can't wait to bring you there. All right, so we're on the highway now, heading to our camping destination. We got Tico right behind me here.
Buddy.
He's got his comfortable little spot there. Set him up a little king seat, and then Stella's just below Jose there.
Stella. Hi.
So there we go. Fun little family vacay here to North Ghost Campground. Woohoo! Yeah, super excited. All right, everybody, so this is how you know you're going to the good campsite. When there's an extended drive on a gravel road, completely off the grid. Almost there. Okay, so we've arrived at our campsite here. I was here a few weeks ago, and you know, we were in a different loop. Right now we're in loop 1. And it seems like the sites are a little bit closer together than they were in loop 6, I think we were in last time, but it's still a really nice campsite here. You've got 2 picnic tables, a fire pit, everything you could imagine. I love how, like, it's just beautiful. There's trees everywhere, right? And moss and trails going through the whole thing, through the whole campsite. I think this campsite has like 6 or 8 loops or something like that, maybe even more. It's massive. There's a beautiful river that we'll go to as well. But for now, Jose and I obviously just got here, so it's time to set up our campsite. Here's our tightly packed wagon. So we got our cooler for beverages and for food. All our food in here. We got our city water in here. All our coats and stuff like that. And then this big tote here has all of our camping stuff, like our stove and our crib board and our football and all the different camping stuff that we have. And then just a couple suitcases as well. We're here for 3 days, so we had to pack quite a bit of stuff. And this is the little spot that we had for Tico. The suitcase actually fell. That's Jose's mini suitcase, but he was sitting right here in this seat, and he had pillows and all that jazz sort of everywhere. So here's our tote full of supplies. You know, we got baseball gloves and propane, candles for the mosquitoes, ping pong balls, crib board, just some wipes for cleaning, some twine. We've got a large tarp somewhere in case it rains. We got our mosquito kit right here. Then right here we've got our big stove, some rope for the dogs, and our tent in the bottom there, Settlers of Catan, of course. Pretty sweet. First meal of the day be some hearty sandwiches here on our nice little picnic table setup. Not bad. All right, so we got the site all set up there, and now we're just gonna take a walk through our loop here, find out where everything is, you know. Sort of go from there, and Tico is extremely excited. He is pulling. Look at the little stallion. And this is why I refer to this place as Mossland. This is like right off our campsite. Can't wait to head to the river. We're gonna do that tomorrow though. Campsite's just this way. Me and Tico walking through the bush here. So this is our digs right here. Got our tent and whatnot. This will be our games table. And then our cooking table over here by Stella and Jose. All right, folks. Jose's red. I'm blue. Who do you think's gonna win? I'm hoping it's me. Well, let me tell you guys, I'm blue and I've led the charge with a solid start. I might have spoken too soon. 3 5s, 2 10s. Oh my gosh. She beat me. So we just busted out the old cooler here, which is just jammed. And we've got pork the next night. But what we pulled out of the cooler today was steak bites. And we're also gonna make some sidekicks with red pepper and mushroom as our vegetable side. We're gonna fire that up on the old grill right here. This is the Bricksie Brunton burner. Tico's having a nice little nap there, and we got our first dinner of the trip. So everybody check this out. I'm just walking through the campsite, going about my business here. And check it out, just right over here, there's something pretty cool. Just right there, there's a wild horse. He's just chilling. Pretty neat, eh? He's just hanging out in the trees. So yeah, pretty cool campsite. And then to get back to my campsite, you can literally just walk through the forest to my campsite, and there's just a horse. He's just hanging out doing his thing. Obviously I'm not going to get too close to him, but he's just chilling. Isn't that cool? So yeah, wild horses are definitely a thing here. Pretty neat. Obviously these campers have vacated their campsite, right? He just came right in and he's just hanging out. So what are you to do, right? So yeah, now let's mosey on back to my campsite. It's funny, last time I was here I was packing up, and a different wild horse obviously just walked right through our campsite too. They're just all over the place. It's just cool how you can walk, you know, through the forest and spot things like that. And there's definitely a lot of traces on the ground of these guys, so obviously they're frequent visitors for sure, because their remains are, you know, sort of all over the place. But pretty cool, pretty stoked on that. It's definitely a good feeling when you come to a campsite and you see wild animals like that. And if it was a bear, it would be a different story, but it's just a friendly horse. Got some breakfast stuff going on now. Check it out. You know we got that French press for that Tim Hortons coffee. Got the grill fired up here with some sausages. Gonna be making some eggs, hash browns. Oh yeah, good morning. All right, so we made it to the river. This is pretty cool. There's like a little spot right here where it calms down. Actually, this wasn't here last time we were here. It's like a little man-made area to make a little deeper spot here. It's nice though, it's a rock sort of based river, and you can walk all the way down it. And we're in like this really nice valley. And you can see that Tico is a lot smaller when he's wet. Shaking it off. And there's Stella there, shaking it off as well. Alright, let's go in the water, dogs. Come on. Come on, Tico. Be a man. There we go. Right on. There's the adventure dogs. Taking a browse around. Tico, you get smaller and smaller, bro. The more wet you get. Pretty incredible spot though. We love it here. We just come here, and I've been here 3 times now. So we were here a few weeks ago, and now we're back. Also, my cousin's joining us later on this afternoon, so pretty awesome. We're actually doing 3 nights, so it's a pretty long little camping excursion here. At least there's the river, so clean ourselves in the river if we want. Perfect. We're just gonna continue hiking down here. But if you'd imagine, this river used to be just a raging river. Like, it used to be take this whole valley. But now it's just sort of like a smaller, calmer river that's a lot of fun to be at with the family or the dogs. Very popular spot, but not very well known, I feel. Although it's a massive campground. Pretty amazing though. Woo! This is paradise, I think. You guys ready for the big cross? All right, here we go. Come on, Stilly. Oh, she's scared. Come on, guys. This way, come on. Come on. You can do it, Tico. You got it, buddy. Come on, man. You got it. Oh, look how scrawny he is. There you go, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Congratulations, Tico. You made it.
There you go.
Hey, this looks like a good spot for a nice little perch. Here we go. What's Tico doing way over there? Digging this spot though, feet in the water, hanging out. Got a heated game of Catan going here. And the game of choice tonight is ladder ball. Right through the target.
So good at the game.
And that's how you score 0 points, folks. Well, let me tell you, everybody, after a long day of playing ladder ball and walking around the river and dunking inside the glacier-fed river, it's time for some Uncle Ben's, some chicken, actually no, sorry, pork skewers, and also some mushroom and pepper. It's gonna be really good. Definitely a beautiful little evening here in the campsite. It's Sunday night, and we're leaving tomorrow, which is Monday morning, of course. The nice thing about coming on Sunday night is there's virtually nobody in the campsite because most people just come for the weekend. So the campsite is ours. We can just walk around and do whatever we want. Not that that changes anything. It's just nice knowing that there's not really any other campers nearby, so you get the whole loop to yourself. It's pretty nice. Played some ladder ball, played some Catan, did some river walking, and the really cool thing is I haven't looked at an electronic device other than this one for a very long time. Wake up in the morning, you don't know what time it is, you cook breakfast, and you just finally decide, all right, maybe we'll have a look at the thing, and they're like, oh, it's 8:30, ready to start the day. It can get a little bit cold at night. I think it drops down to like 5 degrees or something like that, but Jose and I both have sleeping bags that are good till -9. And you know, they got the under mattress and stuff like that too, so it's pretty cool. I love just camping just because it's amazing. Love being with Mother Nature for a weekend. Just a few days to escape reality. You know, have a good time. Eat well. Obviously we eat well. I always say, if you're gonna go on vacation and camping is included in that bracket, then you may as well do it right. It's fantastic. Probably gonna make some s'mores tonight. There's actually a fire ban, but my cousin's here and he brought his propane fire pit. It's got like coals on it and everything. So we can still make s'mores and hot dogs and stuff like that over the propane. There's no sparks coming out of it, so we're not gonna start a fire anywhere. The weather would be beautiful actually. Should be blue skies, but there's a bunch of smoke in the sky from all the forest fires in British Columbia sort of blowing over the Alberta border. Just figured I'd do a little evening walk here through the campsite. Yeah, sort of take it all in, listen to the birds, listen to the squirrels, all that different stuff. Maybe spot a horse, hopefully not a bear. You never know, right? For the most part, little Tico and little Stella are off leash and just sort of moseying around, which I'm really pretty good. They stay within eyesight. And if not, you call their name and they come running back. Probably expecting a treat though, hey? Hey, dog? But they've had a good time. They're getting homesick. They want to get home and get back to their normal beds and normal couch and normal stuff like that. Getting sick of the moss, Stella? They're loving it though. It's good. Isn't that right, Tico? We actually set up this little tarped area, put their beds on it. But, yeah, beautiful evening. So this is my favorite camping accessory. It's a propane lantern. You just fire it up like this. Then there. Oh, too bright, but then you can tame it down. And at night, it just illuminates the whole site. It's my pride and joy right there. Love that thing. I've had this, the Broadstone lantern, and also the Brunton stove, probably for like, honestly, how old am I now? 30? 10 years. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, here we go with the propane pit.
Oh god. This means it's gonna get bad.
Did you turn the propane on?
Pretty. Doesn't sound like it did, does it?
Classic. Propane pit round 2. There we go. Oh, there she goes. Look at that, it's like the real thing. It's pretty awesome actually because there's no smoke. So you don't smell like smoke and you don't feel like that dirty fire feeling, you know? Jiffy Pop. It jiffs and it pops. Well, you did it, Eric. 10 out of 10 with the Jiffy Pop. First, you put the chocolate on the graham cracker. That right there, it's no ordinary chocolate. That's cookies and cream. Next, we roast the mallow. After constructed, you eat the s'more.
I just throw mine away when I'm done.
Oh god, that's good. All right, well, it's the end of our camping trip. We have cleaned up our entire site, packed up everything, the stove and the tent and all that jazz. Got the whole crew. That's me, Jose, or Mrs. Bricksie, of course, and the dogs loaded into the car there, and we're gonna head back home. It's been a tremendous time out here. Just had an absolute blast. Wow. So look at this, you're driving through the country, and then all of a sudden there's a 30 zone. It's like crosswalks and beautiful houses. Oh man, I would love to live somewhere like this. It's, I would say, about 45 minutes out of a big, well, medium-sized city. But you're living in the bush, you know, and you got all your power, you got cable, you got internet, you got cell phone service, you got all that stuff. But you just got this nice big piece of land, and it's just right next to nature. How cool would that be? Like, I'm pretty sure the river is down here. Yeah, river's down there. You can't really see when I'm driving, but yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, we're crossing the river right now. There it is. So, pretty sweet. I would love to live here. This would be amazing. Okay, actually scratch what we said. I want to live there. Look at that mansion. That is awesome. Of course, we got to get gas for the journey home, right? Good old Petro Canada. And guess what? How convenient is that? Ah, who would have thunk it? There's a Tim Hortons right there in the gas station. Perfect. Hey, look, it's where we just were. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't know if our campsite was this epic. It didn't have a blacksmith, didn't have Winnie the Pooh, and it didn't have a giant treehouse, that's for sure. although it was a really good time. It definitely feels pretty awesome to get away for a few days, but it's also pretty awesome returning here, home of the Lego room. Yeah, lots of work ahead of us, and now that we're relaxed after that, we're going to continue working on things here, right? It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed our little excursion here, saw some beautiful nature, and enjoyed some camping. That's what we like to do on just little mini vacays, mini getaways. Pretty awesome. Let me know what you think by commenting below. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great one. Bye.